Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and I'm coming at you live with a continuation of our Hearts of Iron 4 A to Z playthrough. We are playing vanilla minus some quality of life mods, namely player-led peace conferences and the state transfer tool we got up here. This just can make things a little bit easier for us if something weird happens with peace deals or states and whatnot. But yeah, we're continuing it with Colombia. We are back to the default focus tree, and we're also a democratic country, so we have to work around that. But one thing we can't work around is sending the links out, so let me do that now. HOI4 Colombia. That's Colombia with Colombia, not Colombia, which is, I think there are several cities in the United States, and also, a university was Columbia, COLUMB. Anyways, this will let us get a little bit more interesting, I think. Oh, he starts with Urban Assault Specialist, okay. Might want to just go ahead and promote him to a general. So, is there a simplified terrain map mode? So we've got a lot of mountains that we're going to need to be fighting. So basically, okay, what's the goal for this stream? So I think the goal for this stream is going to be revive Bolivar's legacy, which is through the experiment of Gran Colombia. Though the experiment of Gran Colombia was only short-lived a century ago, we have now once more succeeded in wresting control of the constituent territories. We may once again realize Bolivar's dream, which is basically... what do we get on this? Yeah, so we essentially need all Ecuadorian and Venezuelan states, and then we're also going to need Panama and a little bit of Peru, which basically means we're just going to, spoiler alert, we're just going to annex all of Peru. So that's basically, I think, the goal. We might be able to do this without a war against the United States, I hope. Or getting into a major war, but the fact that we have to wait so long to flip ideology, it's going to be a little difficult. Oh, we have a Prince of Terror. Interesting. No. Ooh, Compassionate Gentleman and Prince of Terror. So that's really nice because minus 25% damage to garrisons, minus 15% damage to garrisons. Those are both really good for us. In fact, and if we also go fascist, we get minus 10% damage to garrisons, which means with local police force, our garrison should be taking very, very little damage. So I think that's what we're going to do. Probably also need the extra recruitable pop because we only have 8 million manpower, which isn't a ton. So yeah, let's go ahead and get political efforts. We can get some advisors. Let's go ahead and work our way through just basic research initially. Do we want to go ahead and start sinking into tanks? Do we have mountaineers? We need mountaineers, so we're going to need to go ahead and start researching that. And we have so few factories, so I guess we'll build another civilian factory initially. What's our supply situation? Not great. They're probably also going to need build. So Ecuador would be the easier target initially. But we might want to go to war with Venezuela first. Well, Venezuela's going to be a lot tougher. Venezuela and Peru are both fascist, so they tend to build up pretty significant militaries, but might be better sooner rather than later. Oh, decisions. And we're still going to need to garrison all that territory. So, I mean, we're definitely going to want our Prince of Terrors and whatnot, so... Eesh. Just fascist. They just sit there just like, yeah, just fascist. Alright, well... And then, of course, always, we do a quick debug smooth for free performance. Another reason not to play in Iron Man mode is so I can do that. Alright. I could probably just run on speed 5. There's not really anything too interesting going to be happening. Spirit of the Army, yeah, this relief of command, but this is available because we're democratic. We're going to switch to off of being democratic, so not going to be as helpful for us. Yeah, because what sucks is you can't do collectivist ethos if you're democratic, so we can't get the ticking .1 nationalism support. So yeah. see if I garrison the troops here. Oh, do we have? Yeah, just infantry equipment being produced. We're gonna want some artillery. Probably put the artillery piece first. Later on, it'd be nice to get AA. It'd be nice to get trucks. It'd be nice to have a lot of things at the end of the day. Okay, we do have more civilian factories than Ecuador, at least. I mean, we can't afford to wait for people to do their focuses to get extra factories, so we're just going to have to press on as is. All right, so we need to 100% get the fascist demagogue ASAP. So now we just want to do industrial effort, I think. Yeah. And I think we'll probably do Grand Battle Plan. We're not going to play long enough to really take advantage of mobile warfare. So I think Grand Battle Plan with infiltration, the reduced supply consumption, the increased land night attack, all that stuff, plus that's at minus 15% to supply consumption. I think that's all going to be really, really good for us. Ooh, we're short on support equipment. What do these guys have? They have engineer. What? Interesting division template. Okay. We will need to work on that. Mechanical engineering, and we'll go ahead and get radio, because you just always need radio for that plus 5% reinforce rate. It's very, very helpful. That one, naval treaty sign. Okay, so we do probably want to go ahead and get, what do we got? Army maneuver, army organization, army defense. I'm thinking organization. Don't have an infantry expert. But yeah, I think we want to get the ticking army XP, so... Defense, speed can be good. What's better, speed or organization? I mean, organization is better for combat. And if we were doing mobile warfare, I'd probably do army maneuver, but we're not, so we're going to do army organization. I mean, we're going to be traveling so slowly because of mountains anyways. So I'm thinking we'll get... I might save up for state serves the military. Maybe. Because if I remember right, that gives us a little bit more political power, which might be more useful for us. Anyways, let's go ahead and do these and then get to our focus tree for getting more get more infrastructure, get more civilian factories, get our research slot, get our construction effort, then we'll get our military factories and move on from there. All right, so we've got mountain infantry now. I guess we need the production efficiency. I mean, we probably want better guns, though. We'll go ahead and just get the production efficiency, though. I mean, we have, like, no guns, so... we need something going for us. And more production efficiency. But we need to move this up, because we are so hurting. We are hurting for guns so much. More political power. Passionate gentleman. I'm not thinking... probably just want to go to partial mobilization early. I think. What are we extracting? A little bit of oil. So we're also gonna need to import steel. Yeah, this is not ideal. I mean, now's probably the best time to eat the improved worker conditions, Malice. Go ahead and get stability. Yeah, because we're going to be taking stability penalties. So, yeah, probably good to go ahead and get started on that. Is normal stuff. Ethiopia capitulated to Italy, but they have their government in exile and are technically sort of in the Allies, but they can't call the Allies into the war. Oh, we have a little fleet. Well, sure, do naval exercises, I guess. Get 0.3 naval XP a day for that, so nothing to look down at, I suppose. Let's get better. We're going to need to upgrade our guns. Basic machine tools. Let's do... dispersed industry increases factory output, so let's do that. Infrastructure effort. And open up political discourse. Never do expand civil support. Discredit government can be good when we're just about to flip. And then we can hold national referendum. So we need to get up to about 40% party popularity. Let's go ahead and I always do meticulous preparation for that supply consumption reduction from logistics skill. All right. Go ahead and do another civilian factory, I think. So this is going to put them all in meta, which has... it's going to be one level of infrastructure wasted, unfortunately, but not really anything we could do about that. I want that research slot. In theory, if we could force that to pick a different state if we maxed out the infrastructure in meta, and then we could max out the infrastructure in La Libertad, and that would force it to pick Cundinamarca. I'm not sure how you say that one, but I would force it to pick this one, and then we would actually get all the infrastructure, but it's not worth it wasting all that time for building infrastructure. Just to get one free level of infrastructure. I mean, we could... In the past, I've maxed out infrastructure, but that's because if you max out infrastructure to where there's no valid state to get more infrastructure, it just bypasses the focus, which saves you 70 days on your focus tree, which is a lot more advantageous. Let's focus on upgrading our infantry equipment some more. Since we're going to be so reliant on that, we want to wait till we're at 40% support, so we still have a little bit of a ways to go. I mean, we could just stockpile political power, or we could also start upping our conscription law a little bit. We are going to need a bunch of political power pretty quickly. Ooh, Special Forces attack and Special Forces cap. Okay, that's actually pretty good because we're going to be using Mountaineers a lot. So we'll go ahead and grab that guy. Let's also go ahead, and since we have the XP, let's fix our infantry template. So we want 18 with infantry, ideally. And get rid of these engineers because we don't have support company, so... Switch to that, and yeah, we're going to have a pretty big malice for those guys. Get the research log, get the construction effort, then we'll get some armament effort. We're going to need a lot of guns. I guess it works out that we have to do this build-up because we have nothing in terms of political power. Or in terms of, like, real military build-up. We'll do this one because we get nets us 2 factories. Scoop another civilian factory there, because we want to wait till we get, war. We should be able to switch to war economy once we flip to fascist, so that'll work out for us. We want the reliability for infantry equipment because reduced attrition losses. And probably want to just grab construction. With any luck, we might get an event that raises our fascist party popularity, but remains to be seen if we will get that. Doctrine's available. I wish they really need to show the second decimal place for these, because I'm pretty sure it's modifying the second decimal place, but it won't tell you that for Mountaineer supply usage. But, oh well. Yeah, I'm thinking we might do... Well, I don't know. Do you want probably want reduced Mountaineers combat width so they could get more, but breakthrough's better for offensive. Decisions. We're just stockpiling political power for the time being because there's nothing crucially need. We'd probably also start getting our intelligence agency. Columbia Intelligence Service. Do I want to try and send an attaché? Yeah, I think we'll try and get an attaché. We have a good amount of political power, so. It's probably worth it. We're gonna want military police later on, so. I think with a plus 20, is that enough? Yes, it is. And we'll go ahead and let our... we'll go ahead, since we already spent the 10 political power, we'll just go ahead and max out our relations with China to not worry about them canceling the attaché. Yeah, and we're getting a good amount. Not quite doubling. It's a good amount of army XP we're getting, which will be good for doctrines and whatnot. By counterintelligence, sure. Don't really need that guy to do anything since we have no non-core territory currently. Armament effort, again. Okay, we might get... There are a couple events that give you like plus 5% fascist party popularity, but we'll wait. Isidoro Sotomayor. Interesting. Is that a historical person? Nothing came up on English Wikipedia, so I'm guessing no. France and Britain announce alliance. They are preparing for the worst. Go ahead and upgrade our Mountaineers. Let's go ahead and start sinking into getting some of those infantry equipment tech upgrades. How bad's our production efficiency hit from resources? Minus 15%. That's the gain, and then the production efficiency also is minus 15%. Yeah, let's go ahead and start importing. Our attaches will be sent where we please. Alright, almost there, within discredit government range. Get this other infantry equipment tech bonus. Go ahead and get this... go ahead and get the construction bonus. I guess the big thing we'll be getting, we want to get Ecuador and Panama first because they're democratic, because I don't know, if Venezuela and Peru join the co-prosperity sphere of the Axis, we might be able to get into the Allies, maybe? Because I maybe should have gone communist, because then I could join Comintern. But... Alright, I think at this point we want to start building military factories. Probably should have been building military factories earlier, but... Oh well. We're at 39, so we're almost about to hit it. Okay, we're going to sit on our national focus for a couple days. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to 40. Oh, well, never mind. We don't need to discredit. We can just do this. Progressive national sentiment. Rather them than the communists. Well, I think that gets us to the 50%, which means referendum? No, it has to be... Is that 51% is needed? Yep. Ugh, so that's going to be another 30, 50 days to get to that. Hello, Faker. Guess army effort. Yeah, I mean, we are going to need our doctrine, so... Well, secret weapons is good, because then we get the electronics tech bonuses, which give us research speed, so I guess we'll do that. Oh, no, it's... Okay. Whatever. We'll hold the national referendum. So now we can justify war goal. Go ahead and drop a save. Justify war goal, conquer. Get started on that. And we could switch to collectivist ethos, which would be good so we can get some recruitable pop. So let's cancel the focus and get started on that. You missed Chad by disunited Africa. Goodbye. By not disuniting Africa? I mean, true, but this is also just, you know, this is basically just a vanilla. Oh, no, I turned on the day-night cycle. This is just vanilla. A to Z1. Oh, this costs so much political power, but It's worth it because we want the army XP. I wonder if you can... Could you also increase... Well, Japan probably doesn't like me because of the attaches thing. Yeah, but could you send an attache? We support their enemies with volunteers or attaches. Okay, so you can't play both sides with attaches. Yep. Oh yeah, we should also be doing anti-partisan, because that's really why I want those spies. And then we'll want to get up to 5 to get a second get up to 5 to get a second spy. 5 agency upgrades. Interwar artillery. Yeah, we'll get interwar artillery. Probably should also start researching tanks at some point. Go for this so we can trend towards the higher reliability. Oh, right, we're going to want to switch to war economy. Fortunately, our war support's pretty high. Oh yeah, we can also do state serves the military and get reduced conscription law costs and increase political power gain, so we'll do that. Let's... We could go ahead and start getting the air tax, which we'll need, so yeah, we'll go ahead and start doing these, because airplanes are probably more valuable to us than tanks, I think, for this one. Are you kidding me? We don't have an army theorist? Wow, that is very unfortunate. Okay, so that's all the Mountaineers they'll let us train. Put those guys on high priority. Let's set these guys to elite status so they get higher equipment priority. More military factories. Switch to war economy. Alright, what other bonuses can we get? I guess we'll keep doing the planes. Yeah, I guess this guy raising our special forces cap by 26 does give us the ability to have another one of our 18 width divisions, which is pretty good. Yeah, because I want to get... I mean, ideological fanaticism itself is pretty good. But we really want this 5% recruitable pop is the biggest thing. Sure, just keep doing all of these. Oh, we want 2 factories on artillery, I'm thinking. I'd rather not eat the early technology. We have so much plane research we have to do, so there's no real need to worry about getting ahead of time on tech. How close are we to our war goal? Another month, so we're going to get there soon. Let these guys go ahead and keep accumulating some more training. I want to go ahead and eat the improved worker conditions for... Yeah, I think so. Hooray for planes. Okay, so that was militarism. That was the main one I wanted. Let's go ahead and get... the secret weapons for extra research speed, for the bonuses to researching the extra research speed techs. What's the first thing of Grand Battle Plan give you? Okay, so you're not really getting anything good until the third one, so I'm much more invested in getting these special forces, especially Rangers, because these Rangers are actually key for our Mountaineers, but we need support equipment for those, so... Great. Is it faster to justify? Oh yeah, so let's go ahead. Or is it better to have a field marshal separate from our general? Let's see, the general will level up faster, but the general has a higher skill. Let's go ahead and promote him. Could have promoted him earlier, but oh well. Move him over here. Select, show field commanders, just promote anybody. Let those good divisions move into position. Actually, we could just go ahead and declare the war. So, drop a save. Did that make it cheaper? A little bit shorter. We need 40 political power, so we need to wait a little bit. Go ahead and modify our Mountaineers to put in support artillery, because that's a huge bonus, which will take a little while for us to get the artillery, but that's fine. Increase our trade with the United States. Keep researching these air techs. Now we justify on Panama, and I just realized we're going to need to be doing naval invasion techs, I think. Alright, well, go ahead and draw a plan so we can get a little bit of planning bonus, but I'm gonna hope we can break him with just a bunch of divisions attacking. Looks like we can. And then just start passively training more infantry. So now what sucks is we're going to have a river crossing, but I guess if we push now... So I want everybody except that guy to stay back, because he should be relatively disorganized still. Got a decent amount of organization back, but still. Yeah, buffing fighters is the most important. Okay, now we can get more... Let's get the better artillery, I think. Keep one of these guys back to hold the line. We advance. So this is getting good because now we can attack from multiple directions. Problem is we have low supply. So it's not great. Which is why I wanted to build a naval base. And then we're also going to need a rail connection so we can actually send supply down there. Although I guess supply should be able to travel through the Panama Canal, but still not ideal. Never mind. Do we keep attacking this one? Yes. The more directions we can attack his capital from, the better. And also we want to grab... If we grab that, we can actually probably get some supply. Oh, that's perfect, because he's going to weaken his divisions doing that, and then we just attack him, break his divisions. Makes me wonder if we'd actually just encircle his capital. There we go, and now we can get supply that way, which I guess means we renders the naval base there a moot point. Unfortunately, can't build anything, so we'll just go ahead and queue up max infrastructure. When in doubt, build more infrastructure. Guys, just hang out there. How much would it cost to put rangers in these mountaineers? Oh, we do have enough support equipment. Let's go. That's now we get a plus 55% attack bonus in mountains. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and do naval effort so we can get some dockyards. We might need to build some screen ships fighting Panama to get enough. Ooh. Right. We also need to research. Oh, Italy sent us military support. Nice. Yeah, well, they're not encircled yet, but soon. Alright, use these guys are still relatively high strength divisions, and that one division still has low organization. Also, we can't completely cover the front line, so he's able to break through. So we need to lock his units up. Mountaineers will immediately go and attack him there. And now he's got the encircled penalty, and we have no trains or convoys. Do we know trains exist? No, we do not. But I need to do the naval invasion tech, so... Because I think to capitulate Panama, you need... You need to do a naval invasion. Yes! Fantastic. And now our spies, who are doing can do root out resistance, now have something to do. What's their resistance target? 10%, whereas this one's got to be much higher. 10%. Alright, we're on military governor. Let's do local police force for the time being, because we're going to core this territory anyway, so we don't really need to worry about building compliance. Put all our divisions up there. You guys strat redeploy? Like, come on. Alright, we're gonna want to build a railway to connect that supply hub anyways. Yeah, Panama's worth 5. They capitulate when they're below 20. I don't think it's enough to take Panama, but it might be to capitulate them. But I would prefer not to risk it one way or the other. Alright. What did I want to research? New weapons? Yeah. Also, we should be researching our increased research speed techs. Airframe tech for easier speed bonus against no Air Force opponents. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I would like to go ahead and grab... I guess we can't do... Because we get 2 for fighters and heavy fighters. These are only for close air support and naval bombers, which I don't think are applicable to... So yeah, we can't do... So yeah, I do actually want to research the early airframe techs. What, the 33? Yeah, I would want to research the 33 and the 36s so the 100% can go to the 1940s. So yeah, I should go ahead and be researching those. I should go ahead and get the Air Force one. All weather, ground support, night operations. I'll do all weather. Another division. Hooray. So we'll go ahead and have one... Oh, don't tell me no, 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 no. Did it put them in... Put the dockyards in Ecuador, where we don't have compliance? Okay. So we don't have any dockyards, despite doing that, because... Yeah. So that is unfortunate. Alright. Artillery, what do I want? Production efficiency gain, because we need just enough equipment. So that is very unfortunate that we didn't get that. So let's do aviation effort to start getting towards the aviation bonuses. Keep our attaches out. Probably be training more divisions. Looks like we can train another mountaineer. So we'll go ahead and do that. That is so annoying that we didn't get our... So we got our naval dockyards in Ecuador, where we get very few factories. Let's see. Okay. See, I don't know. I think I want the lower Mountaineers combat width. Because the extra breakthrough... I mean, plus 15% breakthrough is nice, but at the end of the day, these guys have very little breakthrough overall. I don't think the plus 15% is really worth it. The extra soft attack for Rangers is good, but... If you're running a lot of line artillery, we're not going to be running a lot of line artillery, so I really think this one's the better one. What does that do to our Mountaineers? So I want to cancel that, because now I think for our Mountaineers, yeah, we could squeeze one more Mountaineer division in to that, so. How close are we to our war goal? Soon. And I always stay battlefield support. Wait. I want industry liaisons for that faster research speed first. Bomber focus. Heavy fighters means we still get a bonus to mediums one way or the other, so. Don't really care about either of these too much. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and prep. All right, and now let's split off a couple infantry. 4 infantry should be enough. Go field commanders. Promote this guy. Get him prepping a naval invasion to Panama. Not that way. What the heck? Oh. I guess under the assumption the canal will be closed, but that is obnoxious. Okay, well, we'll do that landing and it should be fine. We're about to have our war goal. Let's research trains, because we're going to need trains. And then we should be able to put our extra mountaineer in. There we go. And our mountaineers are a little bit stronger because they've got an extra division in them, which actually is going to give us more breakthrough. Not a whole lot, but that is technically a... if I had 9... So that's like an 11% increase in breakthrough, technically. So, for Mountaineers, at least, probably the reduced combat width is the better move. Okay, let's drop another save. And then which country's easier to beat? Venezuela or Peru? Yeah, Venezuela. So we'll target Venezuela next. Might be quicker if after we've declared war, because world tension will be a little bit higher. Yep. Ever so slightly, but every little bit counts. How long are these going to take to prep their naval? Oh, only 28 days. Do I have the convoys for that, though? Probably not. Oh yeah, we already have that. The 1936 engine. Although I will want... did I get machine guns? Yeah, I got light machine guns, so we'll want to research heavy machine guns with a parallel tech. But we can do that after the infantry equipment upgrade. I really hope this is going to be enough to capitulate Panama. What does taking a single province get us in terms of progress towards capitulation? 2%? I think we're going to need to... We might need to do the naval invasion. Maybe? Oh, never mind. Is 100% towards capitulation. Okay, yeah. So it was enough. Alright, cool. Alright. Oh, never mind. There was no need for that. But it was still good to do nonetheless. How big a Venezuela fleet is Venezuela? Oh, do they have no ships? I'm suspicious of that. But if they have no ships, that's actually really good for us, because then they can't do naval invasions. And also, we might be able to cheese them by taking this port, and then they might use their ships to reinforce, so might be able to do a little bit of the naval base exploit, because, man, this is going to be... It's going to be a little rough dealing with Venezuela. Try and get 12 divisions, get a full 24 army at least. Big Zog submits, another victim of Italy's ambitions. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what kind of range we need for Venezuela, because, I mean, all we need to do is beat Venezuela and Peru. So, in theory, that isn't too difficult. Like, I'm not going to be worried about getting nearly as much range as I normally would be. Wait, are these guys repairing? How long do we have on that? still a decent amount. I guess I do want to get these Prince of Terror and Compassionate Gentleman to reduce damage to our garrisons. Speaking of which, how much damage are we taking on our garrisons? 168, okay, that's not too bad. They are using our... Oh, they're just using our 18 with infantry, okay. I guess we could want to get a cavalry design. Still says they have no ships. Alright. Prince of Terror for reduced damage to garrisons. I really like how a lot of them will give you... Why don't we have a land border with the United States? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, now it's saying no convoys. Weird. I got the 100% bonuses, which is what I really wanted, so let's start on army effort. Did we get trains? Not yet. You'll want to do region-wide industrial integration so we can get extra building slots on our core territory, which is also our high infrastructure territory. We can start building things. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, is he really going to have... Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any planes, it looks like, so... Should be fine. Ah, shoot! I wanted the 100%... Whatever, we're not going to play long enough. I don't think we're going to form Gran Colombia before we could use the 1944 airframes anyways. So it's a moot point. Agility or speed, always agility. And we have to get enough divisions out before we can get really benefit from our mountaineers. They're getting probably like 0.1 army XP per day from the attaché, which isn't a huge amount, but it's better than nothing. We'll also go ahead and get a plan going so we can start stacking some planning attack bonus. Hopefully our supply situation isn't too bad here. Moving an early truck up. And we shouldn't need anti-air, I don't think. Our... Because we'll just want some trucks for supply distribution. There's war on Poland. Now again, because neither of us are involved in the major war, I think we should be relatively fine with not having people declaring war on us. Or joining the... Like, them joining the other factions, but want to play it safe. Decline. Maybe we should have given it to him. I don't know. Go and do survivability studies. Yeah, I would agree with heftier bomb loads, but we are hurting for production, unfortunately. So probably, I mean, I'm probably just gonna be building fighters initially. They have air... Okay, he did build an airbase there. We've got most of our air bases here. What to build? I'm so annoyed we didn't get our dockyards and our core... So that's a lesson learned. Go ahead and do the thing before you annex non-core territory. Do region-wide industrial land integration. That lets me build another military factory. Another 40 days for the war. We're gonna want more infantry, though. I'll go ahead and start researching the 1940 airframe. And production output, yeah. Alright. So we have some air XP come in here. Heavy machine guns. Not enough thrust. What is the... Not enough. 3 engines. 2s. Special modules. We don't have survivability studies yet. Give me another 60 days. Rather get some production tech out now. So... What's radio navigate? Is that for bombing? Yeah, strap bombing. That's what I thought. $900 kilometers. I don't know that 900 kilometers is enough. Hello, Mumu Pro. Yeah, let's... That also is going to cause us to exceed thrust, meaning we're going to need even better engines. Yeah, we're just going to run this for the time being. I think this should be enough for our early one, because we really can't be having this be too expensive because we are so low on military production. I guess it could free up. I don't really need one factory on... Probably only need one factory on artillery for the time being, so... Guess I could drop this then and up the aluminum, importing aluminum. This is so painful. Ugh. It's not even just starting with a low industry, if you just don't have a lot of building slots. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if we're going to be able to build bombers with how strapped we are for production. I mean, once we form Gran Colombia and get the cores, we should get a good bit more factories. But from where we're at right now, it's not great. Don't get the advice. So I guess we'll go ahead and give Grand Battle Plan to get the increased max entrenchment now. Because he might attack us early. That's right, and if you're a generic fascist, you don't get reduced supply consumption, which is also very annoying. We'll hold off, because you can actually get... We could switch to this. If we had the Army XP, we could switch to Accomplished Heritage, grant a bunch of medals, and then switch back. Let's go ahead and split out... I'm going to go ahead and split out our... Mountaineers for the time being. End of the League of Nations, so Union's capitulated. Yep. Can I train more Mountaineers yet? No. Ugh. Well, Paris, alright. Oh, let's see what happens. I might need to wait a little bit before continuing this, but... Okay, it doesn't seem like they did much of anything. I think we're going to want to wait, though, until... he's capitulated to start justifying on Peru, because our war goal will expire in a couple months, so... Okay, Forest isn't too bad for a combat malice. So... both bomb box and bomb bays. Ugh. Good question. What does that give us? Bomb locks, bomb bays, yeah. Got that. Speaking of which, do we have a fighter yet? No. We produce 10 a year. Cool. I wonder if the air wing will fall. Okay, well, if we move it up there... Oh, yes, yes, he reorged. Let's go get in there. And do not let him move from that province. Mountaineers go in there. Dismanned their orders. You guys can stop now. Okay, now we get to do my favorite thing. It's always annoying. So let's go ahead and disband. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions. This army, not reuse a color. Put them on that order. The rest of these guys all are on this order. And get the planning bonus for there. Now... yeah, like I said, I mean, if we get the production for bombers, which is questionable right now, unfortunately, but hopefully we can do that. Alright, how much are these guys close to jumping in? Okay, not very. Stop, and let's see if he'll reorg his troops. Let's also cancel these guys being on strike force, just so that he might be hesitant to redeploy using convoys if he got our strike force troops in there. But we'll see if this works. In the meantime, our mountaineers, we can try to just start pushing. Yes! The fool! 2 divisions. I mean, that's gotta be... yeah, that's like 10% of his army right there. I can't help it. They gotta remove it if they want me to stop doing it. Yeah, I mean, they have a good amount of oil production, which is basically all they have, unfortunately. But, I mean, as long as we don't do anything to aggravate the United States too much, we should be able to just keep importing from them. Do I want to start doing it? There's a problem with anti-democratic raids. I think I would like to keep small amount of democracy. I guess I could always switch to the... I could always switch to the guy who will promote democracy. So yeah, I guess this is probably worth it. Because what, we squeeze it, you end up with a little bit of extra stability at the end of that, so... go ahead and just build an airbase here, because just building an airbase there would be nice. And go ahead and build a railroad out to here. Just because I prefer to have railroad connections as possible. And same thing here. Yeah. Woohoo! He's leaving that free. What further can we do? Oh, we almost have... I just want this one. So the extra org for Mountaineers is great, because that's going to raise them. So now they've got 74 org compared to the 60 org for regular infantry. But then the other thing is... get naval reform for extra naval XP. Now that we're really getting naval XP right now. But the other thing is, once we get... unless they've patched it. The Special Forces one, yeah. Special Force capacity multiplier plus 20%. That's a plus 20% relative to, I believe, the total number of divisions you have. So it's actually a huge bonus. Unless they've patched it, which they might have. But if they haven't, oh, it's going to be glorious. we'll be able to have so many. Go ahead. So many Mountaineers. Lock these guys up as we can. Hopefully move in and take more territory from them. He doesn't seem too interested in redeploying troops currently. That's fine. Oh, he did send more troops in. Let's go. Yeah, that's another, like, 10% of his army if we break it. Oh, I didn't put a general on here. Commanders. Move all the Mountaineers over there. Almost broke with that division. Once that division breaks, the other division will break very quickly because he'll only have he'll be taking all the attacks. All right, let's try to take his capital. See how many victory points that gets us. So that's 5. That one's 1. He's probably also got a city. Are those all a city? Oh no, he's got San Felix over here. We might just be able to do it. Maybe. Send one division. Send another division to help out because that'll add a little bit more soft attack. Oh, we might be actually trying to redeploy troops via his via the port. So let's let him do that if that's what he's trying. Yep, he's sending divisions out via the port. The fool. Go ahead and push all those divisions out. I think we're good to start justifying on Peru. So I'm going to do that. Drop a save because I don't want any weird faction stuff to happen. Just in case. That's the nice thing. Because we're all guaranteed by the United States, the United Kingdom doesn't feel the need to guarantee people in South America. And here we go again. The fact that they also just have no org when they arrive, because honestly, if they had org, I would be far less inclined to do this, but they don't. So. Alright, cool. That gets them now to 4% resistance target. Only 16 divisions left. Not a whole lot of divisions. If you only need level 1 airfield for now, right now you'll plus 200 general meta for medium airframes, 3 engines, 3 bombing modules, go to quadruple light machine guns. Yeah, I just don't really like putting, I don't know, I just don't use my, we have 2 heavy fighters. I just don't really like using my, putting, like, fighters in, because I usually only deploy my bombers when I have complete air superiority, in general. I just feel like, I just feel like they get mulched so easily no matter what you do that it's just kind of like, meh. Let's go ahead and get battlefield support, which should then free up continuous strike. Not that we're going to be able to do continuous strike, but maybe. Is he going to redeploy? He's going to redeploy that soldier, isn't he? Yep. Going into the airbase. Fun being able to actually watch this happen in real time. Let's see, if we attack there, we could encircle him, but... And these are all planes, so honestly, we could probably just break him by doing direct assaults. What is this? He's doing counterattacks? 14 divisions left. That's not great. Let's just go ahead and attack him here. We should be able to break him. And let's go ahead and do motorization effort, because I need to research truck eventually. Yeah, we'll want torpedo mountings for one day building naval bombers. Alright, let's Scrum could be a real weight saver. Ooh. Diversify elite force. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. I don't know, I'm usually just trying to get as much ground attack as possible, but I do agree that it can be really good. 79%. I don't think taking this will do it. It might get us close. And do I have motorization? Yeah, it's going to be a little while, so we need to find something else to research. Oh yeah, get the research speed text. I keep saying to do that, and I keep not doing it. This whole not having any resource... I mean, this is another reason why we would never be able to really, like... I don't see us getting involved unless we're in the... So close. Okay, we'll keep pushing that guy because he's disorganized. You guys attack there, attack there. If we have to push to San Felix, we just have to push to San Felix, and that's just how it is. Use our low org guys to push there, use our high org guys to disrupt him there. Sure, you can have docking rights. With any luck, he'll retreat to here, and San Felix will remain with nobody in it. That does not appear to be... We do not appear to be fortunate enough to have that happen, though. But we might be able to encircle this division, so... That's something. Western Seaport might also take one of their factories. Yeah, maybe. I mean, take one of their factories from them. Our compliance is so low, we're not going to get anything. Although, wait. Well, we already own the state, so I think we're fine on that front. Oh, it's free. No, wait, no, it isn't. Ugh. Oh, we got him. Okay, yeah, we just need to take enough states. Hooray! Alright, now we take one of our spies. The hotkey for the operatives map mode. There's no shortcut key, okay? From there. This we could have had him in Panama, but Panama, I assume, is pretty low. 14% resistance. Sorry, yeah, I'll get down eventually. Okay. Recombine these guys. And we're going to get ready for war with Peru, which I might need to build a supply hub for, but we'll see. I really hope I don't. We probably are going to need to. Alright, and then over to there, and then over to here. Great. 31 total factories, check resistance map mode. What? Reorganized workforce, following modifiers, extra factories. So what, I'm getting 38%. I'm getting 3 of those. 0.6. I assume that rounds down. 25%, I'm getting 2. Infantry weapons for... Oh, yeah, we're fine on infantry equipment. The big thing would be switching to... The big thing would be switching to... Is that enough? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna use even more aluminum. 23 days, whatever. I don't really care about getting one more heavy fighter. You can probably get a little bit more on heavy fighters. How bad's the we're not having rubber? Minus 7. Okay, minus 7.5% isn't that bad. Their suppression divisions are pretty fine. I mean, we don't have... I don't have military police in them, but... Which I guess we could do. I'd rather kind of save up the army XP, though. Isidoro Sotomayor, yep. Just more of those events. Oh. Supply over here. Do we have truck? Okay, we do have a little bit of truck. So if I motorize that, does that help at all? A little bit. How about if I motorize this one also? And this one? Okay, that does help. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I really didn't want to have to build a supply hub there if I didn't need to. Although I might when we start. Oh, relative to Quito, maybe. I don't know. It's not that many provinces away, but in terms of actual, like, total distance, it's very far. We can build naval bases along the coastline pretty easily. Does Peru have a navy? I assume they do. Yes. We might get navally invaded. Which would be less than ideal. Alright, at a minimum build more infrastructure. That's a lot of war support. Oh, and build, we should go ahead and do this. Then do I have... Yeah, we're still waiting on that last Mountaineer Doctrine. Lend-lease trucks and trains from someone. Probably not from the United States. I mean, maybe Germany, but I find that unlikely because... well, we can't get Lend-lease because we're not at war. So... Now I want to wait for this Special Forces tech first. Before we get anything else. Let's go ahead and get Air Force Department and probably passive defense, and that's most of what I care about. Oh yeah, industrial land integration. Build another military... Well, hold on. Do we have a dockyard yet? We have one. I guess one's enough. Well, yeah. Hungarian government supports IMRO. Hungary demands Transylvania. Yep, no surprise there. Go ahead and do equipment effort. And I'm still waiting on 60. Romania rejects Hungarian demands. There we go. Okay. Now the question is, we are at 30 Special Forces battalions. Yeah. We still get the huge jump. Alright, that means we could train a good number of more mountaineers. I could commandeer civilian trains, but I really don't want to sacrifice stability if I don't need to. I mean, it might be worth it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the trains. I really don't have to be worrying about supply issues. Improved artillery. Oh, trucks, yeah. Yeah, more basic industry tech would be good. How's our garrisons going? Should be taking very little damage over. Yeah, 806 manpower really isn't bad at all. I mean, between the minus 50%, the minus 25%, and the minus 10%, the damage we're taking should be very, very small. Sure, we may as well get the closer. Would I want naval bombers? What does this get us? Range is the big thing. I guess we will be using close air. If we are going to use something else, close air support's going to get a lot more use than naval bombers, I suppose. I probably would rather just have more guns. Okay, drop another save. And let's see how we do against Peru. This province we can attack from a ton of different directions, so let's do that. That'll make our front line very, very short. We have no river crossing. How much artillery? We might have enough artillery to put artillery in our regular infantry, maybe. Maybe. Like, I mean, how much does it cost? Yep, we have enough. Oh, yeah, we have enough artillery. So once this combat ends, I'll make the change. Yeah, go ahead and make the change. So, yeah, how much does that add? Yeah, 21 soft attack. Yeah, that's a big buff to the soft attack of those divisions. Air wings of just 10. Ooh, air wings of just 10. Interesting. Alright, let's let these guys reorganize a little bit. And I'd like to grab this airbase from him. Let's bring our mountaineers down here. Go ahead and quick deploy all of these guys. Just, oh, nope. Just so I can go ahead and get them doing something. I know they'll have the green penalty, but that's not a huge deal at the end of the day. Oh, we still have to defend because of that little bit right there. Okay, fair enough. Wait, he's just leaving that province so exposed? Okay. Okay, yeah, so it pretty quickly devolves into mountains down there. Okay, so defenders still take the night attack penalty. What bonus do they have for fighting in hills? Plus 25%. Okay. What do I want? Reliability. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have reliability, so. Improve our infantry equipment. Need a lot of airplanes in order to drop a big spread of torpedoes. Yeah, and that could also be good. I don't know how the detection rate works and the engagement rate, but that could be really good having smaller air wings. I mean, at the very least, you could have, fewer airplanes covering more regions at the very least, which can be nice because the AI can be pretty annoying about stuff like that. Do I want to be justifying on anybody else? Could start justifying on taking Central America, I suppose. Central America would be pretty quick to take, so. Drop another save, because this is surprisingly quick to do this. So, we might just keep going until this would antagonize a major power, and then we can stop. Because otherwise, we might be able to just grab, conceivably... I know Mexico will join the Allies. We could conceivably grab, most of Central America and then grab everywhere except... I mean, we might be able to grab Brazil, even. Not sure. Brazil, I think, will join the Allies eventually. Or they can join the Allies. I've seen them join the Allies. Let me put it that way. Rangers give other terrain bonuses, don't they? Yeah, they give bonuses to forest. Only movement in jungle, though. They don't give an attack bonus in jungle. I can train another 2 divisions of my mountaineers. Nice, nice, nice. Moved some of his divisions out. Let's see. I don't know if we're going to be able to break them, though. Oh, but it's so nice having such big attack bonuses in mountains. And let's reallocate our planes to operating down there. Since that's where all the combat's occurring. Doing pretty well in terms of casualties, actually, considering we're just doing offensives with no encirclements. What do I have a new thing of? Yeah, we actually, if we're defending in Mountaineers defending in mountains, yeah, you do not want to mess with that. Alright, let's keep going, see if we can push across the mountains quick enough before he can really reinforce it. And no such luck. Man, that's still a ton of damage for fighting in mountains. Beautiful. And the supply. With any luck, though, we can keep pushing. Let's go ahead and get infantry expert. Can we still push? Still not quite getting low supply yet. We're probably burning through whatever cash supplies we have. But if we can grab Lima, that has a dockyard, so we could get support there, and then I don't have to build a naval base, which would be very, very nice. Just keep pushing for the time being. I know we're in multiple combat. It's not... Stop for a second, because they'll break him a lot quicker. Then he gets to regenerate organization. Now we're in low supply. Alright, fine. We'll build a naval base. It's not like we're doing much else with our factories. That was my air superiority. I mean, not the best, but We are, I mean, we're 50-50 basically. Guess I could move to this airbase, be a little bit closer. If we take Lima, we'll get another airbase. Move these guys out for the time being because they're just killing the supply here. There we go. That helps alleviate a little bit of the stress. That was China, and I doubt China has any transport planes. Bolivar. Where is Bolivar? What? Oh, it's in Venezuela. Without less than ideal. Whatever, we'll just hold off and wait for the... I mean, this won't take too long to get built. Like, a month. So... Okay, well... I need to cycle some troops in. Make sure we hold it. Right, I'm also justifying on Costa Rica right now. How much longer on that? Still 2 months. Fine. I mean, I also have like 3 months after I get the war goal, so... Will that push back the naval base a good amount? Come on. Like, seriously, okay, can we just, like, take half of these divisions and just don't go in there. Just to free up a little bit of supply. Just, like, the smallest trickle of supply, really. Should send some of our fresh mountaineers in who have new cash supplies just to be safe, because I would be so sad if we lost the naval base right after building it. Or worse, if we lost it right after the construction finished. What do we have here? Just everything on. How many divisions can Costa Rica possibly have? Can't be that many. Probably take, like, these guys. At least for starting the war. Maybe not finishing the war. Starting it, definitely. There we go. Okay, let's see. Any luck if we match him 50-50? No. Oh, he has so many divisions. I mean, he is taking... Wow, that is a lot of attrition, actually. Actually, he might run out of equipment just keeping his troops in that spot. But yeah, this is a real pain. Oh, this would be one of our core provinces. Let's do that. Another military factory. Go ahead and declare the war. Yeah, he has 2 divisions. No, Japan, I'm not joining your faction. Because we don't want to do that, because if you join a faction, you lose your guarantee from the United States. And then if you declare war on something guaranteed by the United States, well, now you're at war with the United States. Go ahead and capitulate Costa Rica first. Ooh, let's do that. Another save. Justify on Nicaragua. All these ones are pretty easy until you get to El Salvador, because El Salvador's fascist, so they build a ton of divisions, which is very annoying. Are you not using a custom generic focus? Nah, we're just staying, like, I'm trying to stay, aside from player-led peace conference and state transfer tool, I tried to do these all unmodded so people can follow them along. We start doing stuff like that, I don't know. I'd have to figure out something for, I don't know, if I was if I were to use, like, a modded, like, focus tree for, I don't know, a generic custom focus tree, I'd probably rather get a custom country modded path at that point, but then it'd be more like, it wouldn't be an A to Z, it would be explicitly doing, like, a, hey, check out this mod for this country, rather than sort of this sort of vanilla A to Z one that more or less anybody can follow along with. Light tanks are cheap, but still give semi-decent breakthrough guide. Nope, no light tanks. Probably should get light tanks, but we're starting to get more. But yeah, I just, I mean, we've been using the vanilla generic focus tree, so I think you're just sticking with that. Again, at the end of the day, I don't count player-led peace conferences and state transfer tool as really modded, because I just think that the way the AI does peace conferences is just, like, player-led peace conferences is just, like, more or less a must-have for me. If people want to play without it, that's their prerogative. They want to play unmodded or anything, but man, it is frustrating, to say the least. Versus, like, a custom generic focus tree, I don't know. Because at least for a lot of, I think doing it this way, there's a lot more of, if people want to use these as guides for achievements or something, misses the time when most non-major countries had the generic focus tree. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, at the end of the day, like, a lot of mods, like Kaiserreich, for example, is, like, one of the obvious ones, but even in vanilla, it's like, country gets unique content, country is now incredibly buffed because of unique content. I think it's more so in mods like Kaiserreich rather than vanilla, but it's still true in vanilla. Like, Bulgaria is much stronger now that it has a custom content for its focuses. What do we want to do here? I could go for some flame tanks. Did we research Engineer 2s? No. We're taking accident losses, so let's go ahead and do... Oh, wait, it's this one. Air accidents. Oh, yeah, because it reduces air doctrine cost also, which is good. And then let's go ahead and get continuous strike. Alright, we have enough. I'll go ahead and see if I can design a gas plane. Gas weapons. Small bomb bay, bomb locks. How much does that cost for doing close air support? Oof. So if we do 3x... Oh, wait. Hold on. How much does 2x engine 3s get us? Oh, that's enough. Hooray. And then I like non-strategic material usage. And... put on extra fuel tanks. Nope. Whatever. That's good enough. Two factories on that, and we'll need to import... You know what? Let's do 3. And then I will import... I'll eat the cost for importing both a rubber and a more aluminum. Do I want to cut a steel? I could probably cut a steel because we have a good amount of infantry equipment. Do the convoys up. Yeah, because I mean, what penalty is that? 5%? Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, we have a close air support plane. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I should be doing improved, more ground crews for improved mission efficiency also. Rocketry and jet technology. Oh yeah, we could go ahead and do... Well, no, because that would be moderns, which is going to be super ahead of time, which is going to incur a bunch of... I did not want to do that. Oh, focus, right. We'll go ahead and go down these. Is in faction. We could form our own faction that might kick the United States out. But we'll go ahead and start going down that path. Anyways. Shot down by AA. What a shame. 247 days versus 223, but we get plus 8% versus plus 4% research speed, so we'll go ahead and do that. And also use our last secret weapons. Yes, plus 10 org, let's go. So now, does that affect our mountaineers also? Yes, it does. 82.5. Yeah, but see, I don't think in my experience, I usually make it so that I dominate air combat to where the AI won't put up any fighters. Because in my experience, most of my bomber losses are always because of anti-air. So if you're going to be losing most of your bombers because of anti-air, I don't really feel the need to... I don't really feel the need to work on trying to make them survive air combat more, because so few of my losses come from air combat. Like, we could see so far, like, I'm only losing bombers from AA. Which is also why I do non-strategic material usage to make them cheaper, because, again, if they're getting shot down by AA, their air defense essentially doesn't matter. Let's do improved work conditions. Can't get anywhere from here. I mean, he's still taking huge equipment attrition from keeping divisions there. Let's try to knock out... If we knock out this province, he'll put even more divisions in there and should suffer even worse attrition. So let's see if that makes too much of a difference. Pull one division out there, and then send most of these guys pull one division out. Let's see if we can actually do something here. Or one plane coming in, and both of them have been shot down. Yeah, 2 to 5 divisions. Our mountaineers can probably handle that. Drop another save. And no luck breaking through there. I bet all my bombers have been shot down. I have 2. I knew this was going to be a slog. We'll just have to start researching tanks then. That's the only way we're going to be able to break through. I mean, eventually we'll have the planes we need, but that's going to be a while. Oh, wait, there's a river here also. Oh, yeah, that's... Forget it. Yeah, we're not breaking through that then. So, yeah, our only move is really getting through this province here, which maybe if we had enough bombers, or we had some tanks, or some flame tanks, which actually, let me actually research, which won't matter because we don't have the other ones we need, but... Alright, should just need to take his capital, I think. Have that guy attack, but we got a river crossing there, so we'll not be doing super well. But we can kick that division out and then move and take his capital from this direction, and we'll go ahead and start justifying on this guy. Fight off that attack. Yeah, probably. Gonna take so long to get those air wings, though. Should be it for capitulating him, yep. I might need more divisions for this part. And we'll probably need to start upping our conscription law, but that'll be fine. It is crazy to me the amount of attrition he's just eating in that province, though. Alright, tank time. May as well build infrastructure there. And let's go ahead and upgrade the air bases there, and oh, we have pretty good air bases there. Build one there. Just have air bases everywhere. What do engineers give you? Oh, you get forced attack from engineers. Ooh. You get anything for mountains? You get defense and hills, defense and forest. Does that contribute to breakthrough? I didn't know you got forest attack. You get jungle defense. Probably go ahead and grab that. Enemy AA battalions. Yeah, I mean, the big thing would honestly not even be the armor resistance, just that little bit of hardness and breakthrough. Also, I put that in my mountaineers. That would let me get... I'd be using fewer mountaineer battalions, so that I could have a little bit more mountaineer divisions. So overall, pretty good all around. Yeah, how are we doing? 11 planes. I guess I could have these guys training at least. Although, what does that do? Air attack, agility, night operation. I mean, I guess the night operations penalty would be bad. Sure, I'll go ahead and have these guys cancel, deactivate their missions, just have them train up a little bit. How much are we taking How much damage are we taking from our garrison? Still, like, 1.7k is not too bad. Ideological fanaticism. All these other countries are democratic, not aligned might build. Nah, these guys don't build up a whole lot of divisions, so... Yeah, I mean, honestly, we'd probably take, like, all these guys. Might be able to take Brazil. Again, Mexico will join the Allies, so... No luck with that, but... This is controlled by the United Kingdom and France, right? And the United States? Oh yeah, like Lesser Antilles or whatever. Yeah. Yep, yeah, we want to get flame tanks. Go ahead and get this increase in reducing our damage to garrisons. Another minus 15%. Now, damage to garrisons might be capped at minus 90%, but even if it is, we could switch to, like, civilian oversight or something, which would be pretty good. Go ahead, duplicate. I'm just going to run an infantry garrison because I don't want to spend all the army XP on. Making a cavalry one, so yeah, it saves us a good bit of production. Now we need support equipment, but we have a decent stockpile of support equipment. And these suppression, but should really be researching these techs, though. Alright, now America's going to be a little bit more invested in managing things. So, I do have to be cognizant of that, but I don't think, as long as they don't revoke our guarantee, we're fine. We get our war goal yet? No, soon. Oh yeah, that's the continuation war, but that ended, like... Wait. Which war was that? Was that the... Did the Winter War just now end? July of 1941. It's so bizarre, because Germany's going to do Barbarossa in a year. Or in a month, rather. Something like that. Yeah, whatever. Well, let's build some railroads. How many planes do we have? 34. Okay, stop training. Let's try to attack and let's just see what happens. Okay. We got some planes coming in. Probably having some difficulty because of the range. But really, any amount of damage, and also the air support bonus. That's only 1%, but still, this damage will be helpful. You seem to be breaking through his divisions pretty quickly. Although that might be because they had been attacked. Ah, we're breaking through them pretty quickly. Ah, this multi-attack is obnoxious, but... Can't keep that up forever. Break another division. Pull one of the divisions out, so we'll reinforce with a higher strength division. Go and send that guy in. What's he short on? Doing a counterattack against us? Come on, reinforce. Please. Okay, 92%. There we go. Come on. Okay, they got in again. Just use these guys to keep those divisions locked up. Yeah, another save. Dialogue, we just need to take Tegucigalpa, and that's the old capitulate. No Japan. Go and get 1938 mediums. Get tank reliability, because that's always really good. Attack those guys to keep them locked up. Oh, but did we do it? Ah, but the problem is they don't have enough movement built up to get in. But they should get in pretty quickly once this guy breaks. Yes! Yes! That much closer to Lima. Oh, that didn't take long. Yeah, we're getting there. We could also just form a faction, I believe, because we have ideological fanaticism. But again, I think that will get our status revoked by our guarantee status revoked by the United States. So don't want to do that. This is good that his front line is so much bigger. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and have these guys attack in jungle, and we'll hopefully just keep that guy locked up, and with any luck, we can break Lima before these guys break here. Worst case scenario, I can split them off into a separate army and do a force attack. But with any luck, we'll break him first. Yes, yes, yes. How long will it take him to arrive? Will they make it? Will they make it? Yes! Awesome. Okay, okay. You guys can stop. Cool. That's great. Push down to that state. How close is Peru to capitulate? Ah, pretty close. So hopefully that's their only city left, which that appears to be the case. Hey, move 4 divisions in there? Well, they're low strength, though. I love getting, like, a plus modifier for fighting in mountains, a plus terrain modifier, even just 5%. That is so nice. Sure, more production efficiency gain, please. Yeah, we're probably getting some compliance tick over something. to keep increasing our factories. Oh, please, please. Go. I think this will be the end. Yes. And we get a little navy out of it. Which is, it's kind of funny, we're Nueva Gran Colombia, and then we're click this, and then... Oh, we're now the Bolivar Empire. Rebirth the Bolivar Empire. Having retaken all the lands belonging to the old Gran Colombia, the Colombian government has now begun increasing moves towards integration of the newly conquered territories. As a result, in an attempt to rally people behind the state, there's been an increase of pan-nationalist propaganda with clear support from the government. Colombian officials have repeatedly stated their belief that all of northern South America should look at their shared history and use that kinship as a foundation for a unified state. Now the Colombian government has taken one step further and proclaimed the revival of the, quote, revival of Bolivar's legacy, renaming the country the Bolivar Empire. The dream of a unified Latin America awaits. This is great, because now I can actually build factories in a bunch of this territory that's now cored. So I'll actually benefit from it. We'll go ahead and build, like, some more civilian factories there, and then we'll just build, like, military factories for the most part elsewhere. I do want a couple more civilian factories. Interesting flag. Is that... Huh. We're justifying on Guatemala right now, so I don't really want to do multiple justifications at once, so... Just wait, we gotta build railroads and whatnot, so... Oh, that's funny, it's going all the way along those rivers. Japan declared war on the Dutch East Indies. How long have they been at war with the United States? That's way before December 1941. They need to improve that timing. Oh well. Ooh, train more mountaineers. Yes, please. Alright. What do I want more of? I'd probably rather have more close air support than that, so do that, and now we just gotta import more steel, more rubber, and more aluminum. Are we getting anything from trade? Yeah, oh, we're getting a good amount from trade. We're probably exporting to Japan. United States joining the Allies don't care as long as they don't revoke their guarantee of me. But yeah, I guess diplomacy-wise, we are a major country now? No. Ethiopia is a major country, though. Cool. Maybe that'll update soon. So now we have a lot less non-core territory, at least. Oh, right, our spies. Move some of these guys to Central America. And the rest of them to, like, the rest of Peru. Think about river crossing penalty. Maybe. The big thing is needing to research them, and also, I mean, how are our mountaineers fare for river crossings right now? Yeah, I guess we don't have any bonus. We have an amphibious bonus, but no bonus to river crossings. Maybe. Oh yeah, I should have combine the fleets. Oh yeah, we still have attaches in China. Oh, this guy is organizer. This guy probably isn't getting a little bit of XP towards organizer. Because organizer lets you get logistics wizards from your field marshals, which is really, really good. Probably going all our planes up there. Yeah, because they formed their own faction, African Union, so they're a faction leader, so they're a major. Surprised Italy's still holding out some there, but okay. I don't know when they formed the African Union. I've never played an Ethiopia capitulate game, but and even when we play Ethiopia, we're probably going to do the Ethiopia where you don't capitulate. But yeah, still annoyed we don't have an army theorist. Go ahead and get probably this guy and just get some more naval XP because we'll need that for the Marine Doctrine. Probably go for Bolivia next. Good number of factories. I wonder if we want to go ahead and switch to civilian oversight. I mean, you do get a minus 15% resistance target, which is pretty nice. But the reduced compliance gain does kind of suck. Yeah. I mean, how many losses are we taking now? 818, yeah. And if we switch to having light tanks... Yeah, I mean, they're just all operating on this side. I don't think we're gonna... Well, I mean, we want our fleet on this side because if we are going to do naval invasions, it's going to be on, like, Chile, so... Because we're not... We're just trying to avoid going to war with the actual allies. Or the Axis, or really anybody. Oh yeah, do I have, what else do I... Oh yeah, I want to do passive defense. Yep. Let's see. Reliability max speed is very good. Probably not going to be worrying about speed again. We're traveling through mountains so much in forest and jungle that speed really doesn't matter for divisions. You make fast divisions, they're going to be slow because of how hard it is to move around. Okay, I just had a really funny thought, actually. What I might do is I might actually take all of South America and, like, this part of Central America, and I think we might actually get... I could get the Democratic Reformer, and we could flip to democracy, and then join the Allies, and that could be pretty funny. Yeah, I might do that. And then that would be a good justification for getting, like, I'll probably use State Transfer Tool and grab a bunch of the, like, give myself all of the, like, allied territory down here. And that would be, like, the justification, essentially. Question is, do I want to grab, like, Cuba, Haiti, and, Dominican Republic? Maybe. Do we get our war goal yet? No. Almost. Probably declare war on El Salvador soon, because they're just going to keep building more and more divisions, which is going to keep getting more and more annoying for me. But you know what? Let's go ahead and move these guys up here. You didn't need them. Is El Salvador mountains? It's hills, so still mountaineers are useful. Again, drop a save. Let's just send the mountaineers in initially, because they're better divisions overall. Oh, and we want to start justifying. Lock up those divisions, and there we go. Why does it have that weird... Okay, that coloring's gone. Alright, what happens if I try to justify on Bolivia at the same time? 185 days. Honestly, not too bad. Let's drop a save, because I don't know if multiple war goal justification is going to cause a more serious problem. Let's go ahead and justify on that one, because this El Salvador war should be pretty quick. Let's back up speed 5. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what's going on elsewhere in the world. Big Romania. The Soviet Union not doing too hot, but they haven't lost Stalingrad or Moscow yet, so it remains to be seen how bad things are really going to get for him. Go ahead and get max speed. I'm going to check the casualty count on the war. German-American War, 1.62, 233k against 2 million. Japan's being Japan. Hasn't capitulated the Philippines yet. Or maybe they did and they got uncapitulated. Not really making any progress. But I mean, it's only been like, I don't know, 4 or 6 months, so they still got time. I mean, they've completely lost North Africa, though. Well, I guess Vichy technically is still around. I want to save for... Yeah, well, the problem is to get yeah, we got this research slot. To do technology sharing, though, we have to be both at war and in a faction. And again, if we form a faction, I think America will stop guaranteeing us. So, yeah. Ooh, extra special force capacity. Did they give overlordship of Slovakia? Yep. Germany caves. Oh, right. Well, we get Marines. Actually, researching better Mountaineers would also be good. But let's go and get Marines so we can start unlocking the Marine doctrines. I mean, the good news about annexing a lot of South America is that the game's faster because it's fewer tags overall. Which I could mess around by having, like, Nepal and Bhutan get annexed, but I'm not going to worry about it. Taiwanese China claims Indochina. Yep. I don't think they're really in a position to do anything about it, but okay. Cool. Or breakthrough, more organization. Oh yeah, and our extra slot for divisions. That's good. I want to go ahead and produce. We don't really need to be producing mediums right now, so I'll wait for the higher tier mediums. And I'm building civilian factories just because we have to do so much trading. Like, case in point, we need to get even more aluminum. Yep, production efficiency cap. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Okay, cool story. I just may as well do some more of these. Surely nothing bad will come of this. Okay, we should be getting our focus on El Salvador soon. Good news, the more powerful we become, the less it costs to deny the recalling our attaches. So, that's something we got going for us. Oh boy, do I have enough to have another set of tactical bomber wings deployed? Yes, I do. Even more? Okay, not that many. Save again, they're fascists, so there's a chance they join the Axis, but I doubt the Axis will want to get called into another war. And all I really care about is grabbing his capital, so... lock those guys up. And then the bombers are going to do a lot of damage to him. Oh, but he's doing last stand. You know what? That's fine. That won't stop me. He's just going to end up taking a lot of strength damage. How much would it cost to start justifying on Chile? 185 versus we can wait the 60 days and then it'll be down to 125. So I think it's worth it to just wait. I think. Oh, the power of close air support. Yep. Cool. Kick all these regular infantry out, put them in a regular division, let me train. Oh, do I need 18 divisions to fill that one out? Jungle light tank should have about 6.7 in order to give the infantry the full 10% speed boost if used as recon. Yeah, but I'm not gonna have a full army of let me get rid of those planes because I'm never gonna use them. I don't have a full army of like a full division of just light tanks and whatnot. So the division speed's still going to be capped by the infantry having relatively slow speed. Can I build some more air bases down here? Did the United States assume faction leadership yet? No. Ooh, do I only get 1943 mediums? Sure. Okay. I don't recall... I think the medium flame tanks are the best usually for what I do. Alright, so let's go ahead and just make a flame tank first. I even care, because I mostly just care about getting the... Yeah, we'll make it a good tank anyways. Because I don't need many of these at the end of the day. Or how cheap could I make this? Pretty cheap. I mean, you get no hardness from it. And now it's only cost 4. Yeah, I'll probably just do this. Oh, yeah. I guess we would just put fuel drums on. Oh, it does add a good amount of production cost. But yeah, it is nice them not running out of fuel, so that's fine. Let me put 2 factories on that. I'll just snap 2 factories from there for the time being. Now for the actual medium tanks, I like to go improve small cannon, radio, armor skirts, sloped armor. I'll do fuel drum. Switch to diesel engine. Put some more armor on. And yeah, that is a big tank. Nothing's getting through that guy. This one will have to wait a little bit more for getting factories freed up. But the flame tanks will be useful early on. Oh, can I not put... Did I not put the tank designer on that one? And go ahead and get more steel. Yeah. Flame tanks, you just make the cheapest tank for the most part and call it a day. We got Marines yet? No, we're about to get Marines. So slow. Let's just get industrial concern because I'll still be researching some industry techs. Sure, we'll do rocketry effort, I guess. Oh, my planes. I hate that Bolivia is divided into 2 air regions like that. Oh well. I think La Paz is most of their... Do they have another city in here? No. So La Paz is their only city? Oh, well. Drop another save. Flare War. Just go. Probably just win by mashing into him. And the war tab broke. Great. Because that means, yeah, it's completely broken. We can't check the war tab. Oh, we can start investing in Marines, though. The Pioneers give jungle movement versus amphibious attack. I think you'd want amphibious attack more, because flame tanks are going to give you a little bit of bonus fighting in the jungle. Amphibious is usually going to be the harder lift. Not that I'm going to use Pioneers all that much, but I think it's worth it. Now, which ones do these go? Special Forces Capacity Multiplier. Special Forces Attack. Naval Invasion Capacity versus this other one. I think this is the specific Marine one. Enables Marine Commandos. Exfiltrate from any coastal province. I mean, yeah, but I should never need that if I'm, doing good. Doing well. Amtrak bonuses. Improved amphibious designs, minus 15% production cost. I mean, fine. This is pretty marginal. I'd rather have the increased Special Forces Capacity Multiplier, because what are we at? We're at 102 right now. I grabbed this one. 137. That's a huge bonus to the number of Special Forces I'm allowed to have. I hate that we can't check our special... Oh, we should be justifying. And honestly, we could go ahead and justify... Oh, 140 days, jeez. Is that because of neutrality focus? There we go. Come on, you can't have the Bolivar Empire and not have Bolivia. It'd be cheaper to justify on Paraguay. No, it'd be even more expensive to justify on them. Jeez. Air defense versus max speed at that 3%. I mean, neither of these really mean anything, so... Doesn't really matter, but do that. Ground attack medium bombers, good question. 303. Which should probably start researching. Did I have any research? No, I didn't have any research bonuses for the 1944s. Gonna want to research the 1943 industry tech, and then we can probably research other stuff. Go ahead and get this level of infrastructure cleared off the queue. Now let's just finish up most of these techs. How much damage are our garrisons taking? 389, yeah, we're taking basically no damage. Thanks to all our negative modifiers. I mean, at this point, I feel pretty comfortable switching to civilian oversight. We're going to have more resistance, but we'll build more compliance, so... That would mean excavation, because we're selling a bunch of stuff. I probably also want to do synthetic refineries. Get our more infantry bonuses, because we're still an entirely infantry army at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and at least go to limited conscription, because we are a little strapped for manpower. And our eligible core pop, 15.33 million. Non-core population, 15 million. So even with all the cores we got on like Venezuela, northern Peru, Ecuador, still more like half of our population is from the other states we've annexed. It's also not a ton of core population for 15 million. I mean, Brazil's definitely higher because Brazil's like 60 or 80 million, I think, around this time period. Kind of crazy to think about. Well, 1943 medium, so now I gotta switch everything. If I'd switch to the light fixed superstructure. Gain a ton of reliability, but you lose breakthrough. Not that breakthrough really matters. You gain a little bit of defense. I probably have their smidge of breakthrough instead. Same thing for the other one. Radio, armor skirt, sloped armor, fuel drum. How much does cast armor cost? It's plus 20%. Yeah, it's kind of a big production cost increase. That's still a good amount of armor. Yeah, probably. So that's why we'll start doing excavation. We'll wait until that's no longer ahead of time so we don't use an ahead of time bonus. Let's go ahead and get these ones. I like retention. Ooh, special force. Yeah, I also like it that it buffs a lot of our other special forces in general. So, that's another reason I like to do that one. Do we have any enemy operations? No low, little to no subversive activity. Oh, Manila finally fell. Oh, there goes Syria. $160 days. 215 days. What the heck? Ah. Foreign subversive activities. That malice, that'll do it. Fine. Yeah, but I don't think we really need that because I think we're gonna melt him pretty substantially, which we're already seeing. I'm not even using my mountaineers. Okay, now I'm gonna want to use my mountaineers. Oh, yeah, stop. Oh, I also need to build. Looks like we already mostly had railroads working. Move our planes to the. Oh, well, he doesn't have a big airport there. Just go. Mostly just one province at a time at this point. Whoa, 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 guys, make sure to actually take his capital. Really hate that the war tab's broken. It's always really annoying when that happens. Oh, there we go. That was pretty quick. Anyway, you have a decent fleet. Which you would expect, given all the coastline they have. Probably just put all our mountaineers up on the border with Paraguay. All like right here, and then we probably just push pretty easily. More improved work conditions for even more stability. Yeah, let's do it. Was taking negative for other parties. Plus -1, +1. Huh. Imagine researching naval techs. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in me limiting my export tech because we're getting oil exports. Not that much from Japan, but we're getting something. I'll import chromium. Or from Cuba. Oh, if we actually take Cuba, we that solve our chromium needs. Yeah, our resistance is much higher, but we're building compliance much faster, so I think it's worth it. How bad's that changed our damage? 1.74k, yeah. I mean, we can take that. We're gaining 2k a month, so that's fine. Now we can still up our conscription law a good amount. It's so long to wait for these war goals. I'm tempted to just do the allowed diplo, so I can just declare the wars faster, because it's just kind of tedious. Pay more attention to naval tech, pre-tech them first, though, if you don't have them. Yeah, we got them all at this point. Everything. I need more civilian factories. Do we have any more core territory built technically in Panama? Okay, yeah, so in vanilla, infrastructure does benefit from the state infrastructure multiplier. That was just end of a new beginning. They just get rid of that. Probably part of their whole infrastructure rework. Just dropping for a bunch of garrison damage. Yeah, okay, so we are taking more garrison. Okay, so let's go ahead and build some... Yeah, so it doesn't actually affect the hardness, but it does make... no, but it's not cheaper than the one-man turret. And then all this stuff is basically the cheapest you can do because wheel suspension drops your hardness, which we don't want. Is there no way to make this even cheaper? I thought there was a way to drop the cost even further. Maybe they changed it with... Because I thought you could get below 2. Maybe that was in Kaiserreich with some modifiers. Maybe. Either way, 2's pretty cheap. And we'll eventually just switch to using those as for our garrisons. Take a couple off the close air support. Because once we have those, we will never have to worry about garrisons ever again. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get, I like inclement weather, and I like attack. Alright, now just bite the bullet for justifying on Paraguay. Set all these guys to aggressively execute because it doesn't look like he has enough troops to cover his front line. For planes, operating there, and should be good to go. Just go to his capital, guys. Oh, that didn't update my designs. Ah, well, we can update next time we get an upgrade. Go and do synthetic oil. Okay, now that's a reason to not still advance. Oh, but gave us a reason to resume the advance. Ah. Please. Oh, okay, this is what I get for being greedy. Might lose some divisions here. Fine, and we're fine. Okay, you guys can switch to being more cautious now. Yeah, literally all of you just go. We... How much would it cost to justify an Uruguay? Oh, only 185 days. Let's do it. I think that will be faster at about the same time. Never mind, we'll put all the troops around Paraguay first. Drop another save. How much world tension have we generated? Only 15.5% world tension at the end of the day, which is not bad at all. Good question. Let's see. Can I at least look at... Hey, there we are. We are a major country. Even at the low end, Italy has over 100 and 130, 140 total factories, so yeah, still more than us. Vichy, or probably more than Vichy. Yeah. Not more than Mexico, not more than the United Kingdom, not more than Germany, not more than the Soviet Union, more than Romania, more than China, not more than Japan. At the low end, maybe more than Japan. Oh yeah, I always take this because yeah, reduced fighter, tactical bomber production costs. Yeah, reduced medium tank production costs. Yeah, sure. Oh, they changed it so you no longer take the research speed penalty. It's just XP. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so there's literally no reason to terminate the ball bearing trade because you just have it. Rip Zarboris. Another 100 days. How are things going? Do they ever get Stalingrad or Moscow? Doesn't look like it, nor Leningrad. Finland? Did Finland join and peace out? Oh no. Oh yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do the better medium airframes at this point. Air bases, we should be fine for the most part, I suppose. I mean, it's crazy. There would have to be so much sweating that the Empire would. I mean, in reality, this makes no sense because, you know, okay, yes, countries that are actively being invaded, the Allies probably wouldn't admit them, but all the other countries would be like, yes, please let us join the Allies, as it becomes clear that they're just annexing state after state. Or they'd form, like, some security pact among themselves, probably involving Brazil. I mean, also in reality, you wouldn't be able to just blitz like this across mountains and jungle the way we have. It would be such a slog to get through. But with the power of mountaineers, we could do anything. Because we're not even using tanks or anything. It's just mountaineers. I mean, they haven't pulled off a naval invasion of Italy, which they've normally pulled off by now, so... Or historically, they've pulled off by now, so... Is that... Also, Vichy is holding in North Africa, it would seem. The big thing is Spain. You know, if they can convince Spain to join, because Spain, a lot of times, I feel like, could really push things over the edge for the Axis to really break through in the Soviet Union. Ooh, Japan is not doing well. Go ahead and get atomic research for a little bit more research speed. Keep doing passive defense. So I guess it's just this, and then what, Brazil, and then if I want to start invading these other countries up here. Hey, Aiden, yeah. I think I saw you commented on one of my videos recently, but not sure. Hello, Tong. Is that an AL or an AI? I'm guessing that's an AI Tong? Or an 18 total factories? Yeah, we're going pretty crazy. I mean, if we get Brazil, I wonder how many factories Brazil has. Oh. Like 60. So that would be a good addition. Granted, we're not going to get all of those on account of... Oh, no, 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 no. They gonna call on... Is Soviet Union actually gonna join the war, though? They might not. The Soviet Union might be like, we're actually not doing too hot. Kidding me? Why we should have saved beforehand. Eggnog is committing tax evasion. Please don't let the Soviet Union call them in, I swear. Can't pull my... Ugh. The worst part is I think my autosave just saved. Ugh. This is miserable. Ugh. Well, great. Just try to break them. Can we get our planes to move down? If we move them down here, is there anywhere we could build an airbase? That would be helpful for our planes. Like, can I take these two guys, if I move them down here, will they actually... Oh yeah, they'll be able to actually help out. Try again. This time we should have air support. Yes. Well, I capitulated them. Which isn't exactly what I wanted, but, you know, we take what we can get. Oh, well, now that we're at war with the Major, we can justify very quickly, so I suppose silver lining. A lot of milestones. Next milestone should be eating an apple. Fastest apple eaten corn seasonally. Yeah, I don't know about that. Next milestone's probably going to be just put a bunch on there. Next milestone's probably going to be like, well, hopefully 200 subscribers. Because there's 200 I hate that these guys just, like, don't want to strat redeploy. And it makes me very annoyed. Two hundred subscribers and then 200 videos uploaded are, like, the next two milestones, I think, because 50,000 watch hours and 50,000 total views is probably, like, a good ways away. But we'll see. I hate that the Soviet Union was just like, oh yeah, let's go to war in America for Paraguay. Which, Paraguay shouldn't even be communist at the start. That guy that they have as the president wasn't president on January 1st, 1936. They just... You hold the world record for eating an apple? So you hold both that and, because you hold one of the Skyrim Skyrim speedrun world records, right? Okay, that's all within range. Okay. I'm going to drop a save, because knowing my luck, these guys are going to join the Allies next. And then I'm going to be very, very sad. Oh no, okay, poof, they're just going to join Common Turn. Alright. Yeah, I try to, remember. Uh, like milestones. See, the problem is YouTube won't tell me total video likes, and I'm not about to go through every single video and count that all up. Unfortunately. Alright, let's just make for Brazil. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something real simple. We're just gonna do this, and then this. Actually, what I'll probably do instead, actually, do this. This is a little suboptimal, but most of his victory points are down here, so most of what I care about is getting up to there. And please, please strategically redeploy. Okay, how long do I have that war goal for? 2 months. It doesn't show up on my end. Build level 2 anti-air in your capital. I mean, sure. Not really worried about our capital being attacked. Yeah, it seems like the chat filtration is pretty good for the most part on YouTube. Ah, more supplies, okay. How many divisions does he have? 3, oh, 3 to 11. 3 to 11. Brazil. What are you doing? I bet the Dominican Republic has, yep, 7 to 22 divisions. These not aligned countries, I swear. What just happened? Oh, wait, did I collapse the... Hold on, did I just collapse the... I've never done that before in Hearts of Iron 4. I didn't even know you could do that. No, the Discord's been around for I made that pretty quickly. I mean, you just scroll up in general, find where I... Yeah, that's been around since... Oh, shoot, I made that back in August, I think. So yeah, I just don't mention it often, but it's in the live stream descriptions, so I don't find the need to... well, I forget to mention it a lot of the time. But we don't... It's not like super... The big thing is I post... the biggest thing is I post video updates, so that way if you don't see the YouTube subscription... If you don't see the YouTube subscription, you, yeah, I post in Discord. So if you have the Discord notifications active for that channel, you always get notified when I'm streaming. So then you don't have to rely on YouTube notifications. Which, if you follow a lot of YouTubers, might be a bit much. Medium airframe planes with 1 extra fuel tank works so well in South America. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing... Yeah, I mean, an extra fuel tank would be nice for the extra range, but... Oh, well, let's just go ahead and queue up max infrastructure so our factories always have something. I'm not too concerned about making sure our factories are optimal right now. I hate that the war tab doesn't work. I'm kind of tempted at this point. We could join the Axis to try and help against the Soviet Union. The problem is, I think America would embargo us. Was that you told me I should have brought a pizza in the No. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Yeah, I mean we're getting through his. Oh, the Soviet Union's actually sending divisions over here. Okay, well now we do need to do something about that. That's okay. Doesn't seem like the Soviet Union sent any planes though. It's so weird. Why does the United States have divisions in here? They guess they have military access? Oh man, this would be funny if I did the, I could do the naval base strategy on the Soviet Union. That could be silly. Let's go ahead and fully motorize these divisions so we get a little bit better supply usage. Got 1936. Good question. Probably not. No. No, we do not. Probably should research that. Might get a bunch more divisions. The Soviet Union give him expeditionary forces or something? Or did he just rapidly... He might have rapidly trained a bunch of divisions because he probably was sitting on a bunch of equipment and manpower. Did I ever get the... Oh, didn't I get the advanced air for... Oh, yeah, I did. Definitely gonna want at least one set of extra fuel tanks. Plates. I really don't want armor plates because it'll hurt the range. So I think this is fine for the time being because it keeps the fighter pretty cheap. All the bomb locks. 40, so I think 45 put on non-strategic material usage and extra fuel tanks, and beautiful, beautiful. Keep them cheap. Oh yeah, we cannot afford to go to war with the Allies, because who would we import from? We'd be in a very bad spot if that happened. Skyrim 6? I think you mean Elder Scrolls 6. Wait, Bethesda said other... There's no way. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything mentioning that. It's gotta be Elder Scrolls 6 if they're making any sort of announcement. Also, let's stop these advances because it looks like we're having a bit of a rough time. Where is... So... We should still have close air support here. Yep. Oh, man. Alright. I want to try and capitulate Brazil, and then we're going to have to call it for tonight because I'm getting tired and I do have to work in the morning. So hopefully... Well, we do have more planes. So let's go ahead and build more air bases up here and here and here and here. Yeah, let his troops attack, tire themselves out. Indiana Jones game? I didn't know Bethesda was doing an Indiana Jones game. It's a closer airfield to the northwest that you conquered. What, this one? I don't... maybe it helps some. And kind of, it doesn't keep the coast in range. It looks like some of our bombers can reach the coast, though. So I guess we can keep attacking with those guys. Get kind of messed up on their front line. Do careful execution. Let's have them go. Wow, wait. Okay, yeah, their front line order got pretty messed up. All right, yep. Don't do that. I'll just manually do it. I'll do it myself. Build more convoys for the time being. We'll get that. Naval bonus, tech, whatever. And our supply is bad, so we need to build a naval base up here. Oh, and these systems are not connected technically. I mean, they've got river connections, but I don't trust river connection. All right, let's just let that run some so that we can get some supply. Is there any supply hub around here? No. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I could try and do the whole naval base thing and probably get a trickle of Soviet divisions getting captured that way. But I'm probably not going to worry about it. I mean, honestly, if we take Brazil, I'll probably... I could do another part to this stream, but I probably won't. I mean, is Moscow... yeah, they're getting pushed back. I mean, the Axis are done for, and I really do not want to try to deal with the Soviet Union. There we go. Now we've got our supply again. Although I'm just going to manually manage these divisions. If they attack the correct provinces in the correct order, everything will be fine. Alright, I have to do it. I have to do a naval invasion pocket here, though. Every time. Although now we don't have any supply here, so that's unfortunate. But we could just build our own naval base. Oh wait, he's got a interesting. Come on, put some divisions there. That's what I thought. Ooh, tank divisions. Alright, submarines. So you need to send some divisions in, but they immediately want to retreat them. Go ahead and build some supply hubs over here so that our troops aren't starving to death. Can I still do... No, I can no longer change the railway systems or whatever, so... Unfortunate. Restoration of the Bulgarian Patriarchate. I really hate that I can't see that part of the focus, but or the war progress, but whatever. Oh wait, no, shoot, I want to do base strike. Shoot, well that was a waste of some naval XP, but whatever. Oh yeah, we can go ahead and get a naval theorist also, and... So I think what I could do, actually, if I let the Soviet Union put a division there, and then we advance, he should hold that province. Even after Brazil capitulates, I believe. But I just need him to actually put a division there. Which might not do. And we have no supply here from bottlenecks. Okay, fix the bottlenecks. The northwest of the sea. Yeah, we just got that, which is unfortunately 2, but can I build more air bases in it? Yes. Ugh. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like Soviet Union's taking the bait, so... Get rid of that. Just go. Oh, wait, shoot, he just... Right at the end. Oh, well. Wait, hold on, okay, I can do this. In theory, I might be able to coax him into a, Pokes them into a seaport again. Nope, nope, stop, stop, stop. Everybody's doing. Stop. Go ahead and take this this province though. I want to see where they end up moving to. Don't let them take the airfield either, because that would make me very sad. Yeah, yeah. Try and make your way to a seaport. Yes, that way. I'm really falling behind on my tech. I'm just starting to get tired, guys. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Hearts of Iron 5 wasn't coming soon-ish, because, I mean, what, Crusader Kings was... I don't think Crusader Kings made it a full decade. I'm interested in how far Europa Universalis is going to go. But go ahead and knock that guy out. Guys, come on. Here's what I'll do. What I'll do is I'll build a naval base right here, and then they're gonna love the idea of running to it. Yeah, he's gonna be like, that's my new favorite place in the whole wide world. I mean, if they wait too long, they're going to have literally no organization and be unable to move. Alright, there it is, guys. Come on. I hate the AI sometimes. Actually, it's most of the time I hate the AI. Alright. Whatever. The Brazilians have to speak Spanish now. Hello. Yep, basically. Very low organization threshold. Yeah, I mean, I thought they still had enough organization to move, but guess not. Alright, well, basically from the Bolivar Empire, we're stuck being at war with the Soviet Union. You're not the war leader for the losing side. I wish there was a negotiate peace deal for the Soviet Union, for, like... Anyways. Alright, that's about as good as we're gonna get, because from here, we basically have to join the Axis to contribute to the war against the Soviet Union, and, I'm pretty sure via shenanigans we would end up at war with the Allies, or the Allies would stop trading with us, which would cripple our industry. So this is probably about as good as it gets. There's a chance I'll save and we might pick this up in the future, but I wouldn't count on it, because I think we did a pretty good overall accomplishment. Colombia, Stream 1, and... Watch because sleeping on airplanes, flying out to have a meeting for a new software engineering job. Oh, good luck for that. But yeah, but yeah, I think this is, I mean, realistically, the Bolivar Empire achieved this and the Soviet Union declared war over Paraguay. After the war ended, the Soviet Union would probably be like, if the Allies are like, hey, Soviet Union, just let it go, the Soviet Union would probably be like, fine, are you giving me, you know, Poland and all of Eastern Europe? They'll be like, yeah, and they'll be like, okay, fine. We don't really care about Paraguay. But, yep, alright. I really need to go to bed. So I will talk to everybody later, but thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys all had fun. Again, this was Colombia, so next one after this is going to be Communist China. Remember, join the Discord if you want. Trying to think of anything else I want to mention. Communist China's next on the A to Z. Going to be trying to finish up Black Mesa soon. Skyrim tentatively works. Yeah, don't forget to drink water. Very important. Skyrim tentatively works. I was able to launch it Because Bethesda did another update. So probably get back to more Skyrim here soon. And yeah. When's next Skyrim? Oh, I don't know. Probably. I mean, if I'm up for streaming tomorrow, I frequently don't stream on Mondays because I'll have a bad case of the Mondays. But if I'm up for streaming, I'll probably stream Skyrim. But there is a chance I stream some Black Mesa because I think like two more Black Mesa's compared to like Skyrim, where we're on like part 35 of Skyrim. Black Mesa's pretty short. I probably only have another like 6 to 8 hours of gameplay, depending on how good I am at Black Mesa. So I might want to try and go ahead and push through finishing up that. That'd be like the first quote-unquote game we've actually finished on the channel, because you're never finishing Hearts of Iron 4, technically, and Skyrim is Skyrim. So, but hopefully soon we'll do more Skyrim. But you're in the Discord, so you'll see the streams for when I'm next live. And, yep, that's basically it. But yeah, if you guys want to see more, subscribe if you haven't. If you like the live stream, like it. Helps out the channel. Closing in on 200 subscribers. Let's hope we can get there. And don't worry about it, Aiden. I know people are busy. They got stuff to do, and I'm not always streaming something that's interesting. I know the Black Mesa streams don't seem too popular overall, but I like it. I like streaming my games when I can. I figure that studying's important. I figure that's something people like. But yeah, anyways, enough dilly-dallying. We're closing out, so I already saved, right? Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone. See ya.